Hi everyone. Today we are discussing about Laplace transform (LT). Today we are discussing about Laplace transform (LT), and in this chapter, first heading is motivation behind the Laplace transform. Motivation behind the Laplace transform. Okay, in this first point, another important mathematical tool is the study of signals and systems is known as Laplace transform. What is the meaning of Laplace transform? It is represents or it is explained the physical and practical phenomenon of physical and practical phenomenon of signals and systems behavior. That means in simple form, what is the meaning of Laplace transform? What is the meaning of Laplace transform? Laplace transform is nothing but it is a device or it is a method to explain the behavior of the signals and systems. Signals and systems. That means it is a one of the specialized character, particularly designed to evaluate or explain the behavior of the signals and systems. So it is known as Laplace transform. Laplace transform is nothing but it is identifying the physical behavior of signals and systems. That means the deep study of signals and systems. And next point, Laplace transform can be viewed as a generalization of Fourier transform function. So Laplace transform functions is like Fourier transform functions. Laplace transform functions is like Fourier transform functions. Uh, look like same as Laplace transforms are Fourier transform functions. The formulas and same are like Fourier transform function, but we are replacing the Laplace transform functions to the compared to the Fourier transform function. And next point, due to its more general nature, the Laplace transform has a number of advantages over the Fourier transform function. So compared to the Fourier transform function, compared to the Fourier transform function, mm, the Laplace transforms are more convenient and more useful than Fourier transform functions. Next one, the first Laplace transform, the representation exists for some signals that due to not have Fourier transform representations. So we can handle a large scale class of signals with the Laplace transform. In Fourier transform, that the procedure is different. In Laplace transform procedure different, but equations are look like Fourier and Laplace transforms are look like same, but both physical practical values are different. And in this Laplace transform, it is large scale of signals with the Laplace transform. In Fourier transform, we are using up or down, step up or step down, simple signals. For example, discrete signals, continuous signals, left to right side band signals, pass band signals, stop band signals. These type of signals are used in Fourier transform functions, but in Laplace transform function, we are use large scale of signals to execute the Laplace transform outputs. And last point, second one, Laplace transform is more general tool. It provide additional insights beyond those facilitated by the Fourier transform function. In any reason or any manner compared to the Fourier transforms, Laplace transforms are the more convenient and more easier to execute the data processing at the same time using large scale of data signals to share the information from sender to receivers. And next one is motivation behind the Laplace transform. That means before the invention of Laplace transform, which type of methods are used, and and then after how to convert the generation from Fourier transform to Laplace transform. Just we are observing following points. In earlier we saw the complex exponentials are eigenfunctions of LTI systems. Complex exponential functions are eigenfunctions of linear time invariant systems. In particular, LTI system, the function h with impulse response h, we have to that h of e power st equal to h of s est, where h of s equal to integration of minus infinity to infinity h of t e of minus st dt. That means it is a function of LTI system. First we are comparing previous methods of like Fourier transforms, Fourier signals, Laplace sampling signals, and behavior of the signals. These are all observing previous, but in we are entering to the Laplace transform function. Just to once again we are remind to the previous working functions of various functions and various Fourier transform signals and behavior and physical characteristics. And then after we are entering to the Laplace transform. Previously we referred to h as the system function. As it turns out, h is Laplace transform of h. In previously we know h is the system function, but in this h is the Laplace transform of small h. That means we are replacing the capital H to the small h. Since the Laplace transform has already appeared earlier in the context of LTI system, it is clearly a useful tool that is clearly indicating furthermore as well. We see Laplace transform has many additional uses compared to the previous methods. How to utilize these type of Laplace transforms for the further methods, we are clearly observing further topics. And Laplace transform 6.1 method, it is one of the function of Laplace transform. Bilateral Laplace transform. In bilateral Laplace transform of function x denotes L of x. L means Laplace function, or x is denoted as x function. In Laplace transform function, x is a function x of x equal to minus infinity to infinity, integration of minus infinity to infinity x of t e of minus st dt. The inverse Laplace transform of h, the inverse Laplace transform of h denoted L inverse of x or small x. In Laplace transform function, generally L of x or x, and inverse Laplace transform function is L inverse of x or small s. So small x of t equal to 1 by 2 pi j integration of infinity minus j infinity and infinity plus j infinity. Here x of s e of st ds, where res is equal to infinity summation is equal to the ROC of x. Note, this is the counter of integration since s is complex. S is complex. We refer to the x and capital X as Laplace transform where x tends to capital X with the help of Laplace transform. So by using these functions represents the inverse Laplace transform and Laplace transform functions. In previous functions, in Fourier transform function, we are indicating h of x, h inverse of x, small h of x. In previous Fourier transform function, Fourier transfer function indicates h of x, and inverse Fourier transform indicates small h of t. But in Laplace transfer function, uh, indicates capital H of t. Inverse Laplace transform function is indicates small x of t. Small x of t. And bilateral and unilateral Laplace transforms. Bilateral and unilateral. Bi means to, uni means more. One. One, two. So these type of methods, uh, two different versions of the Laplace transforms are commonly used. Bi means two, uni means one side. Already I am explain. Bilateral, bi means two, uni means one. So Laplace transform functions are mainly classified two types. First one is bilateral, second one is unilateral. Bilateral and unilateral Laplace transform functions. The unilateral Laplace transform is most frequently used to solve systems. The unilaplace transform function is mostly used to solve the systems of linear differential equations, which is non-zero initial conditions. The unilateral Laplace transform function is most frequently used to solve the systems of linear differential equations with non-zero initial conditions. As it turns out, only difference between the differentiation and unto the bilateral and unilateral Laplace transform is in the lower limit of integration. So by using unilateral or bilateral, it is more easy and more convenient to convert the information from one place to another place at the same time. Both bilateral and unilateral Laplace transforms is in the lower limit of integration. Lower limit of integrations. In the bilateral case, in the bilateral case, the lower limits is minus infinity. In the unilateral case, the lower limit is 0. Bilateral and lower lateral unilaterals are used in lower limit integrations, already we know, and bilateral indicate lower limits are indicates minus infinity, and unilateral case the lower limit is 0. For the most part, we will focus our attention primarily on the bilateral Laplace transform functions. For the most part, we will focus our attention primarily on the bilateral Laplace transform function. We will, however, briefly introduce the unilateral Laplace transform as a tool to solving differential equations. So the overall concept of bilateral Laplace transform functions or unilateral Laplace transform functions is mainly used to calculate the differential equations more convenient and more easier than other methods. More convenient and more easier than other methods. And the next one is relationship between Laplace transform and Fourier transforms. Relationship between Laplace transform and Fourier transform. Let x and xf denotes the Laplace and continuous Fourier transform Ct of x respectively. The function h of x evaluate s equal to j omega, where the omega is a real, yield xf of omega, that is x of s tends to s equal to j omega is equal to xf of omega. Due to the preceding relationship, the Fourier transform of x is sometimes written as x of j omega. Why? Because already we know s equal to j omega. That's why x of s equal to x of j omega. The function x of s evaluated at the arbitrary complex value s equal to sigma plus j omega, s equal to sigma plus j omega. Fourier transform involving x. In the particular, we have to equation is represents like x of s equal to x cap of f omega. Here x bar of or x cap of f is the continuous Fourier transform of s cap of t e power minus sigma of t xt. So in general Laplace transform, so in general Laplace transform, x is the Fourier transform of an exponentially weighted version of x. Due to this weighting, the Laplace transform of a signal may exist when the Fourier transform of the same signal does not. Same signal does not. And next one is Laplace transform examples. Laplace transform examples. Region of coverage ROC. First one is region of coverage ROC. Left hand plane. Next one is next topic is left hand plane LHP. The set R of all complex numbers S satisfying the set of R complex numbers S satisfying R tends to less than A. So some real constant A is said to be a left hand plane. Left hand plane. That means the occupying place is mostly appearing on the left hand side. That's why these are called left hand planes. That's why these are called left hand planes. And next one is right hand plane. Next one is right hand plane. In right hand plane, most of the signal occupying place is appearing from the right side. Most of the signal occupying place is occupies from the right hand side. That's why these are called RHP. RHP. Okay, these are the different Laplace transform functions and properties. And next we are discussing more topics. Thank you.